So I'll call to order the Board of Public Works for Tuesday, August 4th. Item 1 on the agenda is the Wausau Riverwalk Project, Yankee General Contractors, change orders 3 and 4.
I think 3 is the $110,000 credit, correct?
Yes.
Yes, that is, so what happened was, there was difficulty driving the pile so close to the wall, so we moved the piling further back away from the river. And what that did then is it allowed us to put some soil and riprap on the front side of the piling towards the riverside to support the piling, so then we don't need the tiebacks. The tiebacks were to support the wall. So Yankee went back and they looked at it, and they're giving us a $110,000 credit for not having to put those tiebacks in.
And so then, are we on track again now? Like the DNR's all on board and everything?
They're out working. This week they've been driving pile the whole week. So they're getting back on track.
Right.
And then change order number 4 was to put a cap on top of the piling. That was something that was discussed early on. It's going to also come into play. Yankee's also looking to put the railing on the top of this cap. They haven't provided that price yet. That's still coming. The cap on so if you can imagine the piling will kind of be jagged on top. When we put this cap, it'll give it a finished look. Mm-hmm. And it'll also provide a spot to mount the railing. Right now they have the railing proposed to drill behind the wall with some concrete, but if we can actually, so that's going to take up more space, but if we can move the rail on top of the piling and on top of this cap, so this is the cost to put that cap on. I believe it's like $14,000 or something like that.
15.6.
15.6.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'd make the not make the motion. I would recommend that we accept the credit for $110,000 and the 15 to put the cap on the top of the wall.
I'll make a motion to approve change order 3 and 4.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
So will the stone wall be gone when this is done?
Yes.
Does the neighborhood hate this too?
No, I was walking yesterday, and they all like the work that's being done. I think they're gonna like that green space, so. That's what I was told yesterday.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. Item 2 is the 2020 Fulton Street Extension, Haas Sons Incorporated, change order number 2.
Change order number 2, this is for sleeves for irrigation that were put in as part of, in the preparation for an irrigation system, and also the actual cost of the irrigation system piping. This is a reasonable cost because they will be tapping into the irrigation that's already out there on the riverfront, where we pump water in from the river. And we'll use those controls and those pumps to run this system. We'll just tap into it. So basically it's the cost for the heads and the piping. We do have quite an extensive amount of landscaping and trees and such down on that Fulton Street. The irrigation was not included in the original bid. However, we feel it makes sense to irrigate the landscaping that we're going to put in down there, especially given the narrow boulevards.
I'll move to approve.
I'll second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Item 3, 2020 Fulton Street Extension, Haas Sons Incorporated, pay estimate number 3.
This was submitted by Haas and approved by Kurt. Gets Haas up to date on what they've done on Fulton Street. I'd recommend approval.
Make a motion to approve.
So, if you drive down there on that second phase, there's a couple of, along the, where all the outhouses are, the little, whatever you call it, Wausau, whatever. You know where the new fences?
Yeah.
Okay, I call them outhouses.
Okay.
Not really outhouses.
Okay.
But anyhow, what's that? Oh. There's a couple of shrubs that kind of have been pushed over and are sticking out, and who circles back, and some of the birch trees didn't make it the winter, whose job is that to go back there and get that all, like, cleaned up?
Are you talking, you mean damage from TDS? Or are you talking
No, I think-
dead trees?
I think dead trees
That-
and dead shrubs.
We have 2-year warranty on that, so
Okay.
they have 2 planting cycles, so our city forester has a list of the trees, and he's working with Revi to get those replaced this fall, and then they'll have to go through again next fall.
Okay,
So we did get a 2-year
okay.
planting cycle warranty with those. Those river birch, I don't know, they didn't
They didn't do well.
They didn't do well at all, so.
I was really surprised when those got, I mean, because birch trees are kind of, I always thought, kind of wimpy trees. I mean, they're pretty, they were really pretty when they were planted. Holy smokes, they're really good looking trees.
I think you may have jumped ahead there. Weren't you on Fulton Street?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oops,
pay estimate 3.
sorry.
So,
I'll move to approve pay estimate for Fulton.
a second. Okay, so Mary Ann had the second. All those in favor?
Aye.
And then Thomas Street Phase 2 reconstruction, Haas Sons Incorporated, pay estimate number 6 and final payment. Here you go, Mary Ann.
Oh, that's what I was asking about.
Yeah.
So Kurt went through with Haas to finalize, there was a few items that they completed. Kurt is satisfied with we still have the 3-year warranty under Haas. As we discussed, we still have the 2-year landscaping warranty, or the 2 planting cycles with the trees. That'll all be warranty work. But as far as the completion of the project, it's completed.
Make a motion to approve pay estimate 6 and the final payment.
Oh, so we're getting rid of the retainage. So, okay,
Is there something else that you wanted done out there?
no, just making sure that they replace it.
Yeah,
It's a
the trees.
statute
and
of her.
Yeah, well, I think the trees and stuff, I think right now it's just all warranty work,
Okay.
so.
All right,
Okay.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And we have an addendum
Oh.
for the 2020 18th Avenue relocation project, Sunrise Trucking and Excavating, their pay estimate number 1.
This is just to get them some payment for the work they're doing out there. It was reviewed by DeBoer, right, Kurt DeBoer, so I'd recommend payment.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
I second. Oh.
All those in favor? Aye.